name is Hannah Holcomb, and I will be doing a podcast for my final presentation. The topic I chose was effects of autism on education in school. I chose this topic because I am an education major, and I wanted to steer this project kind of towards the topic of education since I'm so passionate about it. So for this project, I thought it'd be a great idea to interview my brother Zion, who has autism and is a recent high school graduate. He has lots of personal experience with the education system and has been to public school, private school, and has even been homeschooled. One of the most compelling things I find interesting about neurodiversity is how it affects students and their experience with the education system. Hopefully this podcast will help give you some further insight on what this experience is like for neurodiverse students. Hello everybody, my name is Hannah Holcomb. I am a Drury student studying elementary ed with a minor in special ed. And today I am accompanied by my brother Zion. Zion, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Zion Holcomb. I'm 18 and I have high-functioning autism.
Yeah, so today we're just gonna talk to Zion a little bit about his school experience and just kind of get some input from someone who's on the spectrum. So first question I'm gonna ask you is, how old are you and when did you graduate high school?
I'm 18 and I graduated in 2021.
All right, so let's talk about just your school experience. So,
Okay.
Just while growing up, did you like school? Why or why not?
I personally did not like school. I think the environment was it kind of felt like a prison.
Yeah.
Because you had to stand in line and do all this. You can't go to the bathroom this applies to elementary school.
Yeah.
But you can't go to the bathroom by yourself. You have to stay in the line. But yeah.
Okay, the next question I'm going to ask you is, what grade level do you think was the hardest and why?
Oh, I would say 7th.
7th grade.
7th grade was really I was down in the dumps. But mainly because I had all those hormones going crazy.
Yeah.
And I was starting to get into puberty and stuff, and I was trying to fit in, like they say.
Yeah, 7th grade that's a tough age.
It really is, because you don't know exactly what you're doing. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Would you say that you had a different experience with school than your other peers?
Yes, not to compare unfairly, but I feel like I didn't really participate in clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was very much.
And you were also homeschooled.
Yeah.
What age were you when we started homeschooling?
So homeschooling was it was on and off. The first one I was age 12.
Yeah.
And then in 2016, and then it went on and off with high school and stuff.
Yeah. Next question is, did you find it difficult to make friends in school?
Yes. I think because some people didn't understand that I had an autism.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like it deterred people from me.
Yeah.
And I wanted the opposite effect. I want
people to talk to you.
Yeah, make it unique, not in a negative way, because I was also the target of bullying sometimes.
Yeah.
And that was mainly in the later grades.
Yeah, like high school and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have a favorite teacher while you attended school? If so, could you tell us what about that teacher you liked?
Oh, probably Mr. Perry.
Okay. Was that in high school?
Yes.
Or...
Gotcha. It was, I think it was when I was in a junior. And he was just so cool and laid back. And he understood that my diagnosis and stuff.
Yeah, so you liked that he was understanding. Was he including, did he make sure not to feel he didn't make you feel excluded from the other students? He made an effort
He really made an effort and did good with that, so.
That's good. Okay, next question. Do you think the school did anything to help or accommodate your needs? If so, what?
Yes and no. I'll start off with the no reason first. Is that, when I was being bullied in 7th grade, they made the situation to where they would move me to a different classroom instead of actually disciplining the people involved.
Yeah, they made it kind of more than students who were giving you a hard time.
But it also was good because when I went to a private school,
Yeah.
And then I left there after like 2 years, and they transfer my credits over.
Right.
And if I didn't go to that private school, and like, if they didn't transfer, I wouldn't have graduated.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Next question. So in one of our classroom textbooks, Neurotribes, we talk a lot about IEPs, which are individualized education programs. Basically a plan that outlines learning goals for a child. Were you given something like this when you were younger, and did you find that it helped you, or what was your experience with your IEP?
I think the IEP really helped me in the long run because, like, it was crazy because, like, there are some classes or some things that they couldn't do with, like, or, like, normal students who didn't have an autism diagnosis. I personally think that in high school they did so much for me.
Yeah.
Like they wanted me to graduate. It wasn't like move on to the next kid. They really wanted me to because they've been with me for so long.
Right. So. Okay, last and final question is, what advice would you give future teachers, specifically special ed teachers?
For teachers and special ed teachers, I think I think it'll be fun for some people but difficult for others.
Yeah.
Because some people might not have the patience to teach them, and in that regard. But I think the thing is patience is one of the main keys. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me, Zion. It has been so nice to just kind of discuss your school experience, and I think this will be really helpful for a lot of people. So thank you.
Thank you so much.